Hey, Vision Chasers, it's Dr. Bird here. You are a leader. Yes, you. You. I don't care who you are, where you're from, what mistakes you may have made in the past. Doesn't matter. You are a leader. And as you know, Dr. Bird believes that everybody in this world has a vision of success that's eventually going to make the world a better place. So you're a leader with a specific vision of success. Now, you may think to yourself, oh, I don't want to, I don't aspire to gain any kind of management position where I'm in charge of people. Don't want to do that. That's fine. Understand that fully. But even if you don't want to be in charge of people or be a so-called be the boss of anyone, understand this, that for everyone in this world, there is one person that you are going to have to lead. You know where I'm going with this. It's yourself. Everyone is responsible to, at the very least, lead themselves on their way to their vision of success and beyond. Now, here's why that is. It's because success in life is not guaranteed. Success in life, it's not guaranteed. Success doesn't happen by accident. It happens with design. It happens with purpose. It means that you have to take certain steps in order to meet that vision of success and beyond. And I want that for each and every one of you. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. So what I want to do is I want to talk about the number one thing that I think that everybody needs in order to successfully lead themselves to their vision of success and beyond. And it's very, very, very simple. It's this. You just need a willingness to accept and manage responsibility. That's it. A willingness to accept and manage responsibility. That is going to take you far in life in terms of leading yourself. And when you're doing a great job of leading yourself, you're going to hit that mark more times than not. You're going to find yourself at your vision of success and beyond. Now, let's dig into this a little bit when we talk about a willingness to accept and manage responsibility. It's responsibility. It's a challenging thing. It really is, because not everybody wants that weight of that responsibility. And that's why a lot of people will shy away from those formal positions as a boss, as formally leading other people in an organization. But you have to lead yourself. You cannot hide from that. That is a responsibility that everyone has, whether they meet up to it or not. That is everyone's responsibility to lead themselves. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to give you 3 things to help you do a better job of attaining that willingness to accept and manage responsibility. So that means that you're teachable. That means that you remain teachable no matter how much you learn, how much you grow over the years. You need to remain teachable. So that means that you need to have someone in your life that can speak to you, that can observe you, that can give you tips, that can give you advice, that can help you to make the necessary adjustments that you're going to have to make. Now, here's the other thing with that. I need you to not get so sensitive when you hear that information. I need you to not get down on yourself. I need that feedback to not mess with your mind and cause you to doubt and cause you to quit when you get that feedback, because you need that. You need to be teachable. You need to get that feedback, because that feedback is going to help you get closer to that vision of success and win each and every one of your days. That's what you want to do. You don't want to waste time. So you need that feedback. You need to remain teachable. The other thing is that, when you have that willingness to accept and manage responsibility, that means that you don't give excuses. You don't give excuses. I know, and I can remember when I was younger, and it was just so easy to find another reason as to why I had a bad report card or why I found myself in the principal's office. There were just excuses. They come so easily. They come so easily, and unfortunately, the same is true for adults. Now, don't get me wrong, I struggle with it at times as well, because when things go wrong, I know my mind is working, and sometimes a crazy thought will pop into my mind. That's just, it's an excuse, right? An excuse will pop into my mind, and that's just my brain trying to shield me from the discomfort of failure, of making a mistake. But as a vision chaser, as someone who is leading themselves, which means is that they have to accept and manage that responsibility. They got to handle that. There are no excuses. There are no excuses. You've got to handle that responsibility. And one thing that really does help, that'll help you learn and grow along your journey, is when something goes wrong and you stand up tall and say, hey, I'm responsible. That's me. I made that mistake. I did that. That's on me. So when you're able to have that kind of mentality as it relates to yourself, we're not talking about, leading other people, but when you have that mentality as it relates to yourself, what you're going to find is that's going to change the way you think. And when you change the way you think, that's going to affect your actions, and you're going to make more quality decisions, because you're getting rid of those excuses. Those excuses, they don't count. Excuses don't count. We're going to learn from our mistakes, and we're going to do a better job going forward. And the other thing that I want to share with you is that if you want to lead yourself, if you want to accept and manage that responsibility well, you have to hold yourself accountable. Accountability is so important, because we can fool other people. We can fool other people. We may even at times try to fool ourselves, but we can fool other people. We can talk a good game, or we can color over things and cover up our mistakes in certain areas. But on the inside, we know what the true story is. We know what the truth is. And there's no one, in many instances, there's no one that's going to say, hey, I know what you're thinking on the inside regarding that. I know you're thinking that, well, I could have done better. That really wasn't my best. So you can fool other people. You may be able to get away with subpar work with other people, and they may let you slide. And maybe they're taking it easy on you, or whatever. But on the inside, you didn't do the very best that you could. And so when it comes to leading yourself, you have to call yourself out. You have to get on yourself and say, hey, you got a good grade on that assignment, but I know that wasn't your best. I know you didn't use your time wisely. Or maybe it's a project that you turn into your boss, and your boss didn't give you a hard time about it. You gotta get on yourself and say, hey, I know that wasn't your best. I know that wasn't your best. And if you want that promotion, you're gonna have to step your game up, because you just turned in garbage, and you're better than that. You see, if you don't hold yourself accountable, then you're not going to make the adjustments that are necessary in order to learn, grow, get better, so that you can win that day and move closer to the vision of success. You see, there's a lot of responsibility on your shoulders to lead just yourself. And so hopefully maybe you have a a greater respect and appreciation for people who do say, hey, yes, I want that position. I want to lead other people's. It's a lot. It is a lot. But ladies and gentlemen, you leading yourself with excellence, it's worth it, because we're talking about your vision of success. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you to reach your vision of success and beyond. So I want you to think about that. Lead yourself with excellence. You need to accept and manage that responsibility. That's your responsibility, to lead that man or woman in the mirror. Well, think about that, please. And until we meet again, please keep chasing the vision.